Hello, welcome back. Last time I discovered the Yosef I had been talking to in Marais was actually a Mofang disguised as a human. Then I wandered around for a while, not knowing what to do, until I discovered that I could swing the swing gate over this way, use this door that I opened to get in there. So that's what I'm going to do now. Also, I just noticed there's a planet up in the sky. I probably noticed and remarked on that before, but just forgot about it. So I think the only way I know off the top of my head to get in there is to use a swapper from Marais. So I guess I'm just going to run over there and do that, and then I'll see what's on the other side. Alright, finally found my way back in here. That took way too long. So I just noticed something. I remember looking from a vantage point of near the chamber ship and seeing a swapper in the distance. I can now confirm that it is the initial entry swapper here, because I'm standing here and I can see that with whatever's happening to it over there going on. So that was not something new, that was just the entry. Alright, so I just need to get back to, let's see, that would lead me nowhere. I need to get back to that long sequence of the time waster gate or whatever, and then swap one of the spheres in there, and that'll take me where I want to be, I think. Alright, I think this is one of the spots here, right? This should work. Just pick one of those little ones, like this one for example, and that should take me in there. So things I know about the place I'm going. It's on the other side of a river. I couldn't... Whoa, that was kind of crazy. That happens occasionally. I don't know what that is exactly, but it goes a little nuts sometimes when those start. I know there's an easel over there somewhere. That was the only interesting object that I saw. I know there's a path to it, and it goes to a cave which is approximately right about on the opposite side of where the bleeder might be. What was this? Oh yeah, the gauntlet, right. Locks and the... okay. Wait, who is that note to? Oleg. Oleg's a villain, right? I think that's right. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe. I would have to check the manifest again. I should have gotten photos of all the pages of that. I don't know why I didn't. If I find myself in the area again. Which I never will, because all the doors are closed. Never mind. Where am I? Where's the... Which thing is the... Oh boy. There's a maze in here. Somewhere there's a door to the outside. It's near the thing that rotates, I remember. Where is the thing that rotates, though? Am I at all on the right track? I am. It's this way. I think it's here. Okay, loading. That's right. This is one of those spots where I get hung up. Just tells me a little bit about how this game splits its zones into chunks. It is really awkward that it just stops me for this long to do that. Like, my computer's perfectly capable. It's just... something's not quite optimized to preload at the right time or something. Okay, finally, on the other side here. And let's see what this path is like. So this is all new terrain. I have never been here before. So not much going on in this part, the part I could see, except for this right here. A painting. How nice. That's a pretty good rendition. Let's see, the perspective is... right, so this is that tree there. That little space is this little space here. Okay, cool. It's not a backer reward item or anything. I wonder who painted this. They didn't sign their name. Alright, whatever. Oh... Imager rocks. I see. I could not see from a distance that those were Imager rocks. Okay. I could see from a distance that there were rocks, but yeah, I have to be... how close do I have to be? Yeah, no red glow visible from here, but once I get this close, it pops up. Okay, so... the question now becomes, where can I park a minecart that it could possibly reach this? I do remember there being a dead end of minecart tracks, like not super far from here, way up high. Okay, well I know where this is, so that's my next task. I need to get back around. Oh, well, what a pain. I wish I had known about that. Presumably once those are destroyed, well, why would that open a shortcut? Oh, man. Alright, well, let me go back. All the long way through here. Maybe there's a quicker way. While I'm here, let me explore and see if... I don't recall having... Oh, no, let me get hung up here again. Not for very long. I don't recall having opened another door that would let me get out to Hunrath from here. I think that was the only one. But it's worth having a look around to see if there's a quicker way, because this is kind of slow. Wait. What if I swap here? Is this closer? Because I think... Hey, you know what? I just realized something. All of these... This particular spot in Hunrath does not have a corresponding chunk of Hunrath to it. I mean, like, all of the... So I can rotate this whole structure around. This is all villain technology, the building for the maze and stuff. Every other swapper I've seen has a something. I think there's a shortcut I can use here if I rotate this around. Right, every other swapper I've seen, Ambassador Seed swap machine thing, has one piece of one planet and another piece of another planet. Okay, this always goes the opposite way I expect. And once again, it went the opposite way of how I expected it, even when I tried to flip around to accommodate. Alright, so it goes, the closer part goes in the direction of the button I push. I'm never going to remember that, and maybe I'll never use this machine again. Wait. Also, this is not what I want. Didn't I have it the way I wanted? Oh, because I swapped, I broke the passage. Okay, so that was not a good place to swap in. Not so convenient then. Man. Alright, I guess I'll find another way around. But yeah, so both ends of this in its initial state were of Murray origin. Or at the very least, perhaps the sphere that occupied this space in Hunrath was just had villain technology built around it? I don't know, like this is a unique thing that I haven't seen in any other place in this form. Alright, so swapping there was a bad idea. I still want to look around here a little more and see if there's just another way around. By now I probably could have run back, but I want to do this exploration just in case I have to make this run again. Because there was a bunch down here and I never really got a good mental map of the topography of the whole place. So it's this long hallway. That's the same hallway, it just is a fork in the road that joins back up. There's a bridge here. There's this thing which was blocking something in the on the other planet. So that's not a way to go in Hunrath. This would let me go back to the way I swapped in to come this way in the first place. Over here is nothing. Nope. No shortcuts. Just have to swap back, walk all the way back through Murray. Oh, man. Fine. Alright, I'm going to walk back, get above where I think I need the minecart, and see where the closest track is. Alright, it looks like this is going to be my best bet. Up this elevator, I can just use this swapper here in the junkyard place. That's going to be the closest to where I need to be. In fact, yeah, that takes me pretty much exactly where I need to be. Because right up above there is where I saw... where I was looking at the path from above and realized I could do something with the swing gate. So yeah, up here there was a very conspicuous dead end to the tracks. My minecart is all the way back in Hartnell Mining Co. But that's okay. I can get it where it needs to go eventually. Actually, how do I get it from there to the other place? I go through the barrier, that's right. That's that little tunnel near Farley's house. Alright, so this will put that little sphere inside the other... Okay, so that looks like it's in the right place, kinda. Right, so from up here, the tracks go in a loop around that. the spot I was thinking about was this one. This is very conspicuous, and that aims perfectly at those. Those are the rocks I need to destroy. Okay, my task is to get the minecart here, and that's why this loop exists, so that I can turn it around. Got it. Finally, that has a use. Okay, so I'm just going to follow these to the mining company, get in the cart, follow them back, and then get to that spot, and use the laser on the rocks. Alright, there's my minecart. So I'm going to be driving mostly backward. Yeah, and again, that's why I turn around. So right, that's in drive mode, go backward. Is that the right way around? It is not, of course. None of the levers are the right way around. So if I'm here and I do that... There we go. I reversed some of the others on my way here. So this track takes me through those other imager rocks there. And that's right, I don't think I ever, before this point, found a use for having the minecart all the way up there. I don't recall. Like, I remember looking at the loop and thinking, hey, I could turn around here, and that'd be maybe useful for something. But yeah, this is the first time I actually have a use for that. I'm still curious what powers this thing. It doesn't sound like a gasoline engine. Doesn't really sound like an electric engine either. I want to take a closer look at the... Well, okay, no, it is electric. That has a battery connected to it. Okay. Question answered. Alright, so through the barrier, and I'm basically where I want to be. There's the junkyard sphere. I want to go to all these weird floating places over in Soria. Like, clearly I'm going to go there, possibly today after I get through these rocks, because CW wants another tree connected, and that's the only place left for there to be another tree to connect. So just go forward, all the way. I feel like there might be, like, backer reward items or other interesting things that I've missed among all the junk here in the junkyard. It's hard to say. You need to pull. There we go. Alright, now this magic spot. I'm going to try and drive it off the cliff. It just stops. That's what I figured. Alright, so rocks. Rocks are... Oh, right, this is backward vertically for some reason. Laser! Yeah, there we go. Rocks are gone. I could just barely see in the super low resolution display. Alright, let me out of this thing. So just to confirm that I saw what I thought I saw, yeah, all gone. Okay. So, right, to make the loop back around, and I can do it much more conveniently if I use this swapper here, and I'll be back there in no time. Alright, back over here. So something that really strikes me about this game world at least, is just the sheer sort of arcane subtlety of the whole thing. Like, on my first visit to Hunrath, I saw so many things that were just like, man, this is so much detail for something that seems to have no gameplay significance. There's just this long path of stuff, and I just don't get it. Like that shortcut I opened there, I thought it was just a shortcut that led kind of nowhere. But like, as more game mechanics were layered on, all those things became significant in a way. It's just... I'm just impressed with how much of a gap there is between the initial impression of, man, this seems useless, and eventually actually finding a super good use for things that I find. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times of this document are... Wait a minute, I've read this already. Ruko and Shavar arrived, chambered by Trar on guard of chamber. Yeah, I've read this already. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Is this... Now, hang on. Okay, so this spot, this looks... Somebody was stationed here. They were reading that note. They were eating and drinking. They had a light. Trigger reswap immediately. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the significance of this. Trigger locations as prescribed. All locations should have small error allowance. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere and the risk of a remainer being disabled in Mofang. This is going to take me to Soria. This is going to be red. It's red. I noticed that this very closely parallels the little outpost I saw in Captar for the same thing. I wonder if there was one somewhere in Marais. Let's go to Soria! This is going to be a new experience. I wonder if I'm going to be in danger immediately upon coming here. Because I did actually already find a way to die in this game. Okay. Soria. New place. I would love to know what the chunk that I swapped in looks like. I cannot trigger a reswap immediately without just going back. Okay. So this is the Mofang planet. I don't know why they call it Mofang so often when it clearly has another name. Like, Soria is the name of the planet, Mofang's a species. Neat. Okay, so this is like some kind of natural ore that just does that and is used in their technology or something? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so this spot is my way back. It's a lot mistier and less purple than I expected based on what I saw through the barrier in Hunrath. Why so foggy? Creepy music. There's the tree. I feel like I'm in danger. This seems empty, but I still feel like I'm in danger. I wonder how much game there is left. This feels kind of endgamey. Especially since I get to see the tree immediately. I feel like there's not going to be so much on this planet leading up to actually doing something with that tree. Maybe nothing. Maybe I just walk there and do it and it's done? That doesn't seem right. I can't interact with these, right? They're just crystals of red stuff. I know that path led more directly toward the tree. That's why I chose to go this way. It's the wrong way, so I want to explore it first to see everything. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that's the barrier. That's Arizona out there. Of course, because this one is paired with Earth. I wonder if there's a barrier disabler in this world. Achievement unlocked. Raising Arizona. Okay. Yeah, there's Arizona. The rest of Hartnell Mining Co. I see a highway. Buildings of some sort. Okay. Scenery. That appeared to be the entire purpose of this path. Like I was saying before, that appeared to be the entire purpose of this path, but I would not be surprised at this point if it is given another purpose later. Alright, tree here. Okay, and tree cave is already open. Nothing else to see out here, right? This seems like a pretty empty place. This is interesting. It's like a foot. Huh. No Mofangs seem to be present. No humans, no anybody. Alright, tree time. Maybe after this I can finally find out what CW's plan is. Red tree! And this is all just the same as all the other trees. Okay, let's do it. Anything weird gonna happen? This seems normal enough. Red stuff all over the place. Voltage goes up. Portals are open. Tree is connected. Alright, let's go see Cecil, I guess. He's not on that planet. He's on that planet. Ooh, wow. I want to appreciate this for a moment first. Whoa. Are they all... Is this skybox all the same in all of these places? Yeah. Wow. What does this represent? Is this like just the space around Soria? Who knows? Let's go back to Hunrath. That was a short trip. Alright, I know I'm going to get hung up on the way out again, because I always do. Achievement unlocked. My heart soars. That's what it says. Alright, hung up in the same spot. I'll see you when I get to CW's place. So, the last one of those has probably moved into place. I'll bet the track up there is actually clear. I'm going to check that before I go and talk to him. Should I talk to him or go across the track first? I feel like this might actually be a choice with some significance. Knowing the way this company has made its previous games. I want to use the track first. I'll see him afterward. So let's go through here. Open! Back up here. Okay, I was here long ago. Finally, I can return. So the water there was shut off by... Right, there's the water elevator thing. Could I undivert the river? Would that be possible? I wonder. If I pulled this lever again, I seem to recall this was a one-use sort of thing. Yeah, it doesn't pull the other way. Okay, so I cannot close that back down again. Even though it was on the lockdown checklist. Somebody can do it. My character is just not strong enough, apparently. Hey! There's a barrier spot here. Ah, might this be what goes to the bleeder? That's right, because I did not find a way to the bleeder. Hey, it totally is. Okay. Okay. Well, there we go. So what's this thing like up close? It's noisy. And fairly unremarkable. What's that? Whoa. That's dynamite. I don't want to pull that. Yeah, those are explosives wired to that switch. Okay, that's interesting. Uh-huh. Alright, so dynamite is why? Why is that packed with explosives? Perhaps CW has an explanation. That's probably part of his plan. I hear dripping water. Alright, and was there not one more thing up here that I wanted to see? Well, yeah, I mean, there was the... No, wait, that's... Being up here does nothing for me to get in there. I thought it might, but it totally doesn't. Okay, so the whole point of being up here is to get to the bleeder. Yeah, and that would have been impossible to access the first time I came in because the barrier disabler was still up. And the power couldn't be turned on until I diverted the water, and once I diverted the water and took that thing down, I couldn't get back up. That's how everything worked. Alright, CW, what do you have to say for yourself? Why have you packed the bleeder with explosives? I assume you did that. I plugged in your battery. Are you going to finally acknowledge that? Poke. We're ready. Uh-huh, I know the bleeder.
If everything's connected, we'll be headed home.
Another possible choice here is that I could choose not to connect the battery. Why would I do that? I want to go home, right? But it seems like whether the battery is connected or not would determine what kind of ending I get. Is there any possible way? How would... Oh, wait. What is this? What... Yes, I would like to copy this game. There we go. I have a copy. I can load this one and choose which one of those... Okay. I wish I'd known about that earlier. That's a weird-looking button for copy. All right. So with the battery connected, let me just double-check that it is connected. Open. It is. Let's blow up the bleeder. I wonder why he doesn't just come out and connect it himself. Why does he have me do everything? Why does he trust me to do anything? I mean, it seems like he's leaving to... Wait a second. Okay, that track was not for me to ride. That was only for those little carts to ride. Okay, so I don't bring my minecart up here. This gate is just permanently closed, right? Let me take a closer look at it. I feel like that's slightly unresolved business. I mean, yeah, this track goes under here. This is clearly a door of sorts. But it doesn't react like other doors and rattle. It looks really, really dark in there. I'm getting the impression that's just not a place that I'm able to go. Okay. And yeah, I don't know what would be on the other side and how I would get the minecart up there. The most obvious way would be to lift it up the elevator and get it on right there, because I mean, like, that's right there. But I can't lift it back up, and it was not connected to those tracks when it was up there, as far as I remember. Alright, bleeder. Let's blow it up and see what happens. How long are these fuses exactly? Is this going to kill me? Well, I pulled the lever. Oh, those are probably going to light as soon as it does its thing. Probably. So I want to get away from that quickly, probably. But I want to see. Let's see. How big an explosion would that be? Would I be safe here? I could go to the upper tower and monitor the voltage. That seems smart. Perhaps I should have done that before flipping that switch. Do I want to attempt to... I have a backup in my game. If I die here, I can restore it. That's still there. Those are still there. The switch is up. Like, it probably is just a matter of flipping that switch up and waiting for a discharge. Yeah, I'm going to go to the upper tower and see what the voltage is doing. How quickly does it charge up? I don't know. I might not get there before it discharges once. Upper tower is not too far away from here. I'm assuming that... I haven't been up there since I connected, like, 2 of the other trees, so I also want to see all the voltmeters doing their thing. If the bleeder explodes, I should be able to at least tell that it has exploded from here. And especially from up in the tower. Alright, there's a tower elevator here. Up. Up. Alright, voltmeters and stuff. Hunrath. Charging up slowly. Okay, so I think I caught that, like, right at the bottom of a charge cycle. Can I see the bleeder from here? Surely. There it is. It's still intact as far as I can tell. Oh! That's what this is for. I understand. Okay, that's not... I don't just have to wait for it to charge up. I can actually use the thing to blow it up. Okay, Mofang at 100. Murray at maximum. Captar at maximum. Hunrath charging up. So I probably need to blow this up, then wait for that to charge. Boom! Achievement unlocked. Going out with a bang. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's... Oh, hi!
Almost there. Real good. Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of
Oh boy.
left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well. Carson legs.
These seem agitated.
See how useful these tracks is to me.
Oh, he's riding... What the... I saw that. What's going on here? I'm seeing lasers. Oh, they're coming off of this?
Alright then, I'll power up my override. When the time comes, it works a lot like them little swappers. They'll swap us home.
Okay, so his legs don't work, that's why he didn't get out and plug in the battery.
That ain't a bad thing. But there were some fine folk. Some real fine folk.
I'm not sure where to look because there's so much going on.
I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there.
That gets at least 3 things in the shot.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, I see. That looks just like the little swappers. Mm-hmm.
Very long indeed. Black copy. Seems like it's regular John.
Nothing visibly happening with the barrier, at least not yet. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Oh.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
This ain't Earth, is it? But no, I don't know. It's gone.
Achievement unlocked. Home run.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
That's coming very quickly. I'll bet my elevator doesn't work right now. I want to poke it without being on it. Farley! Oh, Farley!
Caroline?
We all made it, but most couldn't swap. Is it too late? Oh, Cecil.
But I didn't. I figured you was home. I'm so sorry, Caroline.
I know, Cecil. It just wasn't meant to be this way.
Where is Farley now exactly? I'm gonna try this elevator button again. Whoa, frame rate's gone. Yeah, that's what I suspected. Well, I'm gonna die again. Mofang blew up Earth. Seems to be what happened here. There's a lot of possible reasons for that. Some may have had to do with my actions. Because yeah, this is the same sky I saw in Soria. That place also may have been blown up. Well, no shelter from this. I'm just gonna choke to death, I guess. Dang. Well, that's a bit brutal. Alright, so 5-hour long credit sequence again, probably. That's okay, I've already seen this. I'm going to go back, load a copy of my game here. Let's see what happens if I unplug the battery and do that. Presumably, CW will try the same thing and it will fail? Maybe? Because, I mean, that is clearly a choice that I have. I do have to blow up the bleeder to trigger the end sequence. But I have to see what happens if the battery is unplugged. Something different. I mean, like, it's not going to change the outcome back on Earth. Either way, that place is destroyed. But at least it'll change what happens here. I guess we can stay here and keep living in this strange place. At least we survive if we're here. If the Mofang don't come blow it up, too. Unplug. Alright, battery's unplugged. I'm going to go back to the upper tower and blow up the bleeder again. Alright, here we are. I did go over there and flip the switch, because I realized that save file was made before I did that. So, blow it up, battery unplugged, let's see what happens now. Push. So obviously same thing here, but something's going to go different when CW tries to use his device. Is that a button? No, it's a light. So the RIR is still agitated the same way,
Almost there.
but the battery's unplugged.
Real good. Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen.
Yeah, so I did notice before, this device up here that I wasn't allowed to look at up close did look awfully similar to one of those limb swappers. I guess it uses the whole tree as the seed inside to do its job. It's weird that this has always been on here. I wonder if that's used for something.
All right, now. Power up my override. When the time comes, it works a lot like them little swappers. It'll swap us home. You didn't spend much time here, and that ain't a bad thing.
I should have looked closer at where he comes from. Where's the... He comes in a little cart.
Folk,
Did he already do that? Did I miss it?
real fine folk.
Where's he sitting? I think he's already there. That's a different color. That was red before. Now it's yellow.
I reckon you got the best seat in the house up there.
Huh. Well, that's weird. So different color.
Well, this is it.
Alright, still agitated. That's burning. That was one of the train cars I couldn't get into.
This can't.
Battery unplugged.
I don't. I checked. I checked everything.
Hi.
So help me. Did you do this? One carving chance. I got no idea where we're headed now. They're sending us to hell for all I know.
It could be better. Achievement unlocked. Scattered seeds. Oh. What the... Ah, is that a star? It's awfully close. Oh wait, no, that's a... No. Oh, that's Murray there.
I'll be.
So here comes Captar, maybe?
Harley. She got it right.
Yeah, there's Captar. Or sorry, no, that's Soria. This is going to be Captar then. Look at that chunk of rock. Wow, that is crazy. Whoa.
CW. Cecil.
Man, this kind of murders the frame rate here. There's a lot going on.
This is so incredible.
Dear Lord. You made it. How many others?
We all made it.
Oh,
I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
okay.
I ain't going nowhere.
I can't go anywhere either, can I? Nope. Alright, so they don't know that the Earth was destroyed, but we did end up in a new oh, hey, look! Those are all of the, It's awfully hard to tell from here, but it looks a lot like those are a bunch of the same trees as the one that brought me here. Now what? I hear something. What do I hear? Oh, okay. Just fades to black. Alright, so that's the happy ending then. Cool. They wanted to go home, but... So I guess it was Farley's idea to do that without the battery or something? There's still a lot of unexplained stuff here, but... Wow, that was super cool. Man. I don't think I heard this music before. Right, the death ending was totally silent. The other one that I had, which also was a death ending, I guess, I think was also totally silent. Robin Miller, CW. Okay, yeah. I thought he looked familiar. I think he's played roles in previous Cyan games. Alright, well, I'll let this run for a little while, because it has music I haven't heard before. Man. So that was a pretty cool game. It was... I've said it before, it was very slow-paced, but it was fine. It did a good job at that. Just very much a game about looking at lots of little details, figuring out how they could possibly be significant with stuff. I don't know, that was neat. I had a lot of fun with it. It makes me want to play some other games. Is this as part of the Myst series? I don't know if it officially is, or if it's just a spiritual successor or what. Are these the same credits I saw before? Yeah, they are. They are. 23,000 plus backers. Okay, yeah. Man, so much. Right, and this just goes into the backer list now, doesn't it? Yep, disc backers, and all the others. I'm gonna let this play for a little longer. Yeah, I don't know if I have too many more thoughts on this game. It was very pretty. I liked the, I liked all the visual design of everything. That was super well done. Like I said before, seemed incredibly expensive, but they say they did it on a surprisingly low budget, so I guess they have a good process for doing art like that. So let's see, I feel like Yosef's story was not 100% wrapped up, but at the same time it kind of was. Like, he didn't have a story in a way, it was an impersonator the whole time. He was safely chambered. So I never really got to hear from the real Yosef except in those recordings made to explain what's going on around Hunrath. Huh. So Farley... Okay, so everybody who was chambered made it in that ending, somehow. There were a couple of Mofang along, a few villain, mostly humans though. And 2 books and 2 crates. So all those people are bringing that stuff into the new world with them. I mean, they survived there for long enough with what they had, so... with a new lush world like that, then I guess they'll have no trouble, probably. Start a new life on a new planet. That's nice. I mean, they'll still surely wonder what was going on back at home, but I guess they have a new home now. Alright, I think the music's over. I've already seen all that. This takes a really, really long time to run through. Without exaggeration, I think it's a little over half an hour. I was saying it was hours, but no, it's... when I recorded the whole thing, it was like 30, 40 minutes. Alright, so this has been Obduction. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you for the next game, whatever I decide to do.